there is a real curiosity of the consumers, and I think this is important because in Vietnam we have people. We are in Asia, but we have people who have developed certain tastes that other markets have not developed.
So today we're going to talk about gourmet products in Vietnam. So I'm with Vincent Treluyer. Vincent, could you introduce you a bit for our audience?
Thank you, Arnaud, for inviting me. Well, basically, it's been 25 years I'm selling food products, food and beverage products, or fast-moving consumer good products, including now more than 17 years in Asia. I did that in several countries. I did that for a retail company called Casino Group, who opened a first hypermarket in Taiwan in 1997. I did that for P&G, the American firm famous for Mr. Clean, Pampers diapers, and so on. I did that in Taiwan and in France. I did that for also the Laughing Cow, which is a processed cheese brand from Bell, Fromagerie Bell, well known in Vietnam. And I did that for one of the largest importer of food product in Vietnam, who's called New Viet Dairy, Dai Tan Viet. And I did that for Lactalis as well. And through all these experiences, I realized that international division of large FMCG company needed to have assistance on the ground. I've been dreaming about having a second myself to help me on all my export markets, and that's the reason why I have created Provigood.
Okay, so let us know a bit more about Provigood.
Provigood, it's basically a trading and consulting company established in Ho Chi Minh City in 2018. And we provide tailor-made business development services for the companies of the food, the beverage, the fast-moving consumer goods, the retail as well, in relation with any project they have in Vietnam, to Vietnam, or from Vietnam. So the scope of the activity is pretty large. And my customers come to me with very different types of questions. First, they want to know how much money they can make in Vietnam, assuming they would do an activity in Vietnam. So they want to know how much they can earn because they want to know how much they can invest. And then they want to know how to invest. So are they going to export their products or their services? Are they going to develop through a master franchise network? Are they going to set up their own company or open a factory here in Vietnam? Are they going to source products in Vietnam? And there are plenty of ways to develop a food business. So of course, this is comprising of distribution, sales, marketing, but also training. Now we are doing also a lot of training. And so Provigood, we are the Swiss knife of every food FMCG company who enters the market. So we are here to make our customers save time, ask themselves the right question, and get things done. Get the answers, but also get things done. So we are not, we are doing things. And our model is very particular because I am the only employee of Provigood, and I'm quite proud to be actually. But I work with 250 partners. And these partners are all experts of their specialty, their activities. So myself, I am as a GM or former GM of food company, I basically understand what happens from a factory to a consumer. But there will always be a better lawyer, a better engineer, a better marketer than me. And therefore we work, a better trainer than me. And therefore we work with these experts to make sure we bring and we provide to our customers the highest possible quality of service, and that is always tailor-made to their needs. So by combining the technical knowledge and skills with the knowledge of the field, the market, the experience, and the industry, we usually provide solutions that are appreciated by our customers. I can say that 100% of our customers are happy with our services. So I'm also quite proud of this achievement, and I'm happy to share it with you.
We are very happy to have you with us today. Regarding what you said, what are your observations about the rise of fine food in Vietnam?
There are many things to say about the rise of fine food, and fine food being a part of food in Vietnam. So Vietnam is a developing economy. The taste of consumers are very curious. I would say the rise of fine food is driven by several factors. First, it's driven by purchase power and growing economy. People have money to spend, so they spend it. It's also driven by a combination of F&B industry, which has developed a lot, and there are now good chefs in Vietnam. There are now plenty of good professional restaurants, people cooking very well, and therefore that is definitely a very suitable entry door. I mean, this F&B world is a very suitable entry door for whatever gourmet product wants to enter Vietnam. So I would say food service is a good entry door. HoReCa, we call it as well. Vietnam is also a very much offer-driven market. It means that it's an empty market as far as Western gourmet products are concerned. It's the French export of gourmet product is 27 million. The Chinese euro per year. The Chinese gourmet product represent about 770 million euros. So and is by far the largest contributor to the gourmet market gourmet product market in Vietnam. So the offer is driving the market, and suppliers who come with new products, who bring new product to Vietnam, create interest, obviously. Then there is a real curiosity of the consumers, and I think this is important because in Vietnam we are in Asia, but we have people who have developed certain taste that other markets have not developed. For example, I've been selling cheese in Vietnam for 12 years, so I can talk about cheese a little bit. But we can say that Vietnamese consumers have developed a taste for cheese that other Asian markets, such as China or Thailand, did not develop. The consumer in these markets, we cannot say, although the sales of these products are increasing in these markets, we cannot say that consumers genuinely have a taste for cheese.
Should I say it's the French heritage?
Yes, it has been driven. Yes, it is a French heritage. It is, and it's important it's important to keep this in mind in order to provide the product that are in line with consumer taste and expectations.
And because they use already bread, and is not all the Asian country using bread, so maybe there is a link. But yes. I will go too far in the philosophy if we go like that. But I'm glad that to learn that Asian people love cheese, because
Vietnamese people.
Yes. Because as everybody know and can recognize with my accent, I'm French. So I like to hear that. What do you think about the development of fine food production in Vietnam?
I think it will happen. It's happening already, and this is a must. Looking at the trends of the global economy, a sustainable business, an export business cannot be considered a sustainable business anymore. So I believe in whatever good product, on the long run, I believe in whatever good product will be produced locally. And I think the Vietnamese have understood that already. If we look at the 5 years plan from the government of Vietnam, who's encouraging to value Vietnamese agricultural products, for example, who's encouraging enterprise to increase the quality of the product that they are producing. They are encouraged also to improve the logistic and to lower down the costs. I believe that in the long run, most of the good gourmet products in Vietnam will be produced locally, and this is already there. Last week I was meeting a maître charcutier from Alsace who opened a small factory here in Saigon in District 12. Daniel, and he was from Dalat Delhi. I think we can name it. He deserves it. He's doing excellent sausage in Vietnam.
And he respects the European policy.
Yes.
That he don't have to. Yeah.
Well, he choose
to follow it.
Well, he chose to import a few raw materials and meat from Germany, but he has no choice but to follow the Vietnamese food regulation on food products, food safety regulation on food products.
So, if I understood you, you mean the fine food productions is rising, but thanks to foreigner and overseas impulser?
Not only foreigner, but I think every foreign market is bringing its specialty, its know-how to Vietnam. Vietnam is now a relatively open economy where everybody wants to invest and is investing actively. So Chinese come with their specialties, French come with their specialties. Maru is doing chocolate, has been doing chocolate, and I think was also paved the way of such experience, leveraging and using great Vietnamese agricultural product to make them even greater. And it was followed by plenty of Vietnamese companies who started to produce chocolate. I remember 15 years ago when we wanted to launch a snack in Vietnam, it was either vanilla or strawberry flavor. And when we were talking about chocolate, the housewife was saying, but it's not good, it will constipate my baby, I would prefer it to be vanilla or strawberry, because chocolate didn't have a reputation. Mm-hmm. And now the Vietnamese consumer realize that they love chocolate, that they produce good cocoa beans here in Vietnam, and a lot of entrepreneurs have decided to value this agricultural product. And some of them are doing world famous products already. So yes, I believe the gourmet product market will be driven by a lot of local initiative taken by either Vietnamese or foreigners, or a combination of both, because this is when we unite our forces that we are stronger, obviously.
For sure. Mm-hmm. Okay, so what do you think about the position of Vietnam as a food supplier to the world in the year to come?
Well, Vietnam is 80% of Vietnam is rural, so agriculture occupies a huge place in Vietnamese economy. Vietnam is already a leading supplier, world leading supplier on coffee, rice, yes, seafood,
frozen foods,
fruits for sure, frozen fruits as well, but also black pepper. And Vietnam will continue to produce and to increase the quality of the product that are made in Vietnam, and it's there already. So yes, I think Vietnam will. The Mekong Delta historically is we say the grenier à blé of the Southeast Asia. So it's been a land of food for centuries, because of the Mekong Delta and because of Vietnam strategic location in the middle of ASEAN. Vietnam will continue to supply the world with the products that are well made in Vietnam. So yes, I think Vietnam will play a role. I think Vietnam will also continue to import certain products because they obviously don't have enough. It's the case for milk, for example. There is not enough milk in Vietnam to feed the entire population with milk, to reply to the demand. On meat also, it's possible that Vietnam continues to import, has need to import. I think Vietnamese product quality has been increasing a lot over the last 12 years. I've been living here. I saw the quality of the product improving, and I think it will continue. And I think I've seen many farmers developing organic products. Mm-hmm. And I think Vietnam will be very successful as long as they are as long as they can quickly understand all the regulations that must be followed in the world. And for the largest Vietnamese companies, we can see they export very successfully everywhere in the world. We look at Vinamilk, they export in Europe already. It will come. They will be there very soon.
My last question will be about for you. What is the hottest topic about fine food or food? What is the really hottest topic of the next months in your industry? Regulations, a particular product, or?
I think it would be the supply and the logistics. Because if we look at the environment, the world environment, I think the key issues right now for manufacturers and producers and exporters or importers is the availability of the logistic, the cost of logistic, and the cost of the raw materials. So I think these are the hottest topics. Yes, how we keep the logistic at
profitable
an affordable price. Well, it is very profitable right now, for sure.
I mean for exporter and importers, not for the
how do we
logistics.
How do we ensure logistic of Vietnamese products or Vietnamese exports or imports? That will be a key question, I think.
Okay, this is very interesting. Maybe we can invite you again to help us to understand more why is not only the key to have a good product. Now we need to provide it to the country and the market that we are targeting. So we were very happy to have you today.
Thank you very much.
We really hope to see you again soon in Business Way TV to talk with us about other topics in import, export, and fine food industry.
Shared pleasure, and yes, you can count on Provigood to come back.
Thank you, Vincent.
On TV channel anytime.
Thank you, Vincent. See you soon.
See you.
Bye bye.